Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So in last session we saw about view bags, view data and temp data. In this session we will be seeing what is view models. So in our previous sessions we have already seen how to pass model to the view, but there are certain restrictions in that. Let's say we need to pass data from more than one model. Uh, in last session what we did was we passed our appliance class to the view, and we what we did was we extracted all the properties of appliance class. Let's consider a scenario where you need to pass both appliance as well as customer to your view. In that case, passing only one model won't work. Okay, in that case what we need to do, we need to create another class, and that we call as view models, in which we'll be having properties of the concerned classes. Like right now it's application, appliance and customer. Okay, so let me first show you what actually we did in the previous session, and after this we'll be going forward with view models. All right, so this is what we did. We created an instance of appliance class. Okay, so this appliance class have two properties. One is name and another one is ID. So let's just give name right now. Okay, let's call it TV, and here we need to return a view. Okay, and in this view we want to pass this model. All right, now what we need to do, we need to create a view for this action. Right click, add view, index, click add. Now here we need to provide, like we need to strongly type this view to a particular model. So right now what is our model? It is appliance. So we need to provide fully qualified name for the same. So model, then amazing rentals dot models dot appliance. Cool. So here what we want, we just want to display the name of the appliance. Okay, so for that we need to write like this, model dot name. Okay, let us quickly test whether this is working or not. So what is the expected output? We should see TV here. Okay, we have some issue here. So this should not be there. All right. Now run it again. So we got our expected output. All right. Now the main concern is, like, this is fine. Okay, this will work. But what if we want to display a list of customers also with this? So in that case, this won't be possible. All right. So to achieve that scenario, what we need to do, we need to create a view model. Okay, so please follow the steps which I am doing and you will understand. So when we create view model, actually we go for a new folder. All right, so add a folder. Where is the folder? Where is the folder? All right, so we'll call it view models. Now inside view model, we need to create a class. Let's name it, for instance, let's name it customer appliance view model. Okay, so we have a class here. Now what we need to do, we need to have parameters, or sorry, properties for this. All right, so what we want to have properties as these models. Okay, first of all we need to create a customer model here. So let's add customer model. Customer.cs, add. Let's provide few properties. Prop, int id, another prop, let's say string name. Okay, Let's have one more. Let's call it email. Okay, let us restrict our properties to this much only. Now what we need to do, we need to have properties of these classes as properties. Okay, so uh, here we need to import the namespace first. So it would be using amazing rentals dot models. Now inside model, what we need two properties. So first property would be our appliance type. Appliance, let's call it appliance only. All right, and then next property, let us have list of customers. Okay, list of customers, let's call it customers. Okay, so now let's first of all think in our mind what should be the output. So the output should be one appliance and the list of customer into the view. Okay, so how did we approach last time? Last time what we did, in the controller we instantiated this class and we passed this class as the model to the view. So right now what we have to do, we need to add another class, that view model class. So for that we need to import the namespace using amazing rentals dot view models. Okay, so inside this view model what we have customer app view model class. Let's call it view model and let us instantiate this. Now what this will expect, like two properties we have is, one is appliance type, one is customer type. So before passing this we need to instantiate appliance as well as customer, correct? So let's do it. Appliance, a property name, let's call it, let's say washing machine, very important thing. Okay, now another thing, let's create list of customers, because this one is accepting appliance and then the list of customers. Can you see this list customers? Now in order to create list of customers, we'll do like this. Let's call it customers equals new customers, list of customers, and then let's pass some customers in this new customer. And what should be the property? Let's only pass the name. We're not concerned about ID and email. So what shall we give? Let me give names of my friends. Rahul, then new customers name equals Mukul. All right, and one more. Let's give Baljit's name, customer name Baljit. All right, now what is the next step? We need to assign the property of this view model to the newly created objects. Okay, so appliance would be app and this customers would be equal to customers. All right, now what is the next step? The next step is to return a view. Return view. Now our model would be this view model, correct? So let's pass our view model. Now let's go to the view. See, right now our model is appliance, but we need to change it to view model, correct? So let's pass the fully qualified name, view model dot customer app view model. So right now what we need to do, first of all we need to populate the name of the appliance. So for that, model dot appliance, inside appliance we have name property, so we'll give name. All right, now what we need to do, we need to populate the list of customers. So let us make it unordered list ul, and inside this we need to go through each and every customer, right? So let's go for each loop. For each variable customer in model dot customer. Okay, now let's give us list item. So what shall we give? We should have name of the customer. So customer, we need to append it with @ dot name. All right. So what is our expected output? The expected output should be the name of the appliance and the list of the customers. Okay. Then quickly run it. Control F5. We need to call Airtel 4G girl. It is very slow. Okay. So washing machine, Rahul, Mukul, and Baljit. All right. So this was the expected output, and we are getting it. So this was view models in brief. Thank you. Have a nice day.